everybody. Robbie Gravely here along with Van Brannon from Dooley Field. Jacket Bowl number 21. Van, there's been a lot of them. This one was another outstanding football game. Greer coming away with a 35-28 victory over Union County. And Van, just like last year, Greer won it on the last play of the game. It didn't come down necessarily on offense to the last play of the game, but Greer getting a sack to close out that 35-28 win.
It was a huge game, and we talked about it before the game started. This was the rubber match. Both teams had won 10 in the Jacket Bowl, but it came down to 1 minute. The Jackets just had enough steam there and the gas in the tank to win it. So a huge win for the Jackets tonight here in Jacket Bowl 21.
Greer started out strong. They opened up a 14-0 lead on two Mario Cusano touchdown passes, one to Alex Seifert, another one to Zach Glidden, ironically the game winner grabber last year as a final play of the game. Greer moved up 14-0, but Union County, as we knew they would, they cut into that lead, made it 14-7 at halftime.
Yeah, that was a big score for them late there in the first half to get it close, because the Jackets looked like they were in control, and then the big score before the end of the half gave them some hope in the second half.
But Greer came out blazing in the second half, just like they did in the first half. They went right down the field. They got a 61-yard touchdown pass from Mario Cusano to Troy Pride to extend the lead to 14. But then Union County, two third-quarter touchdowns, tied the game back up at 21, and it was game on.
It was, and they showed a lot of resilience in that second half coming back, but the Jackets just never gave up and kept the fight in them for the entire game.
And Union County recognized that Greer playing a lot of players both ways, and that Greer defense, you could see them tiring, and they kind of went away from their throw-it-every-down game plan to actually running a lot of clock, and it was very successful. In fact, Union tied the game at 21. Greer moved out ahead 28-21. Union County with 3:06 to play tied it back up. And Greer, a clutch touchdown drive on their last possession of the game. They converted 2 third-and-longs, and then with 1:01 to play, Cusano rolled to his left, threw it back to Cusano. Mario caught it at about the 25-yard line. There was no stopping that young man. Nick Robertson, the extra point, and with 1:01 to play, the Jackets had regained the lead.
And that was, again, talking about those three stars, Adrian McGee, Dorian Lindsay, and Mario Cusano all played a role in that last drive at the Jackets. And just what a big night for those guys. They had to go both ways. We talked about the defense was on the field for about 20 more plays than the offense. The Greer scored on big plays. Union just drove it down the field and kept the football a long time. But what a big play there at the end, and then the huge stop there at the sack at the end of the game. So a big night for the Yellow Jackets.
It was great all the way around. Our Sims and Carr players of the game on offense: Troy Pride, well-deserved. Adrian McGee on defense, well-deserved. 11 tackles, an interception. And special teams player tonight, Andrew Messer, 4 out of 5 kicks deep into the end zone, made Union County drive the whole field.
No question about it. We talk about it every time. Don't kick it to Shy Smith, because he's a weapon. The only time he got his hands on it, he kicked it right at his feet, and he didn't get it past the 20-yard line. So Messer did a great job along with those other guys for the Yellow Jackets.
So the preseason games, if you'll call them that, the Jackets passed that test. They're 3-0 now. Peach Blossom Region play starts here next Friday night, the last of a 3-game homestand. The Emerald Vikings, a very strong team in the Peach Blossom, they'll be here, and this team deserves another good crowd out here next Friday.
Absolutely. Good test tonight to go into that conference play, and Emerald's going to be one of the better teams in the Peach Blossom, so come out and support the Yellow Jackets next week.
And we'll see you here.